Welcome to week 3 of our Bernat Crochet Knotted Bear Lovey Crochet Along. I am your host Sarah from Repeat Crafter Me here at Yarnspirations. And we are just going to dive into this tutorial. We are going to finish up our Lovey Bear. So far you should have made the head with the ears and the snout and the nose and the eyes. And then in week 2, we made the body, kind of the start of the sweater here with the snowflake embellishment. And now on week 3, we are going to do the knotted arms and the legs, and you will have your adorable bear complete. I am working on the polar bear version here on camera for this tutorial, but you could also make the brown bear version. So I'm going to be grabbing my white yarn, my white Bernat Softy Chunky yarn for the legs. If you're working on the brown bear, you're going to want to go back to this brown color as you did for the head. All right, let me move this guy over as well. Let's grab that white yarn and let's get started. So we're just going to join our white yarn in right where we ended with the sweater. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and chain 1, and we're just going to single crochet in each stitch around. You should have a total of 24 single crochets. Ooh. 23 and 24. Perfect. Now let's join to the first single crochet there. We're going to chain 1, start of our legs. And you do not need to stuff the body, although I suppose you could if you'd like. But it's kind of half lovey blanket, half stuffy. All right. So we're going on the next round here of week 3. This is technically round 36 of our pattern here, if you're counting. So we are going to single crochet in the next 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we are going to skip the next 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, hold on. Now we're going to make a single crochet in the next 6. So I'm joining to that next one. 1. You can see it kind of makes these holes here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and join. Okay. Now we're going to chain 1. Probably should have woven in that end. Hopefully you guys will have done that. I have that loose end from the rest of that sweater, so that's okay. Okay, so now let's just take a look. So we kind of have, at the end of our sweater, we kind of have the start of the legs here. And so now the first leg, we are just going to go ahead and single crochet around just these stitches, just these 12 stitches. So we did 6, and then we jumped over here, we made another 6, so we have 12 single crochet stitches, and we're just going to work 1 single crochet around. turning it here. Okay, and join. Now we should have, this is going to be rounds 1 through 7 of our leg here. So that was 1. So we're going to do 6 more rounds of that till we get to 7 rounds. So just keep going. Just working on this one leg. Leave these stitches unworked. Okay, I'm just joining. I'm chaining 1, and I'm going to continue on till we finish the 7th round here, and I'll meet you back at that point. Right, we're at the end of round 7 for our leg. Let's do round 8. We are going to go ahead and join, chain 1, make a single crochet decrease, and then we're going to make a single crochet in the next 2, and we're going to repeat that around. So another single crochet decrease, single crochet in the next 2. Single crochet decrease, single crochet in the last 2, join. Rounds 9, 10, and 11, we are just going to go ahead and single crochet in each stitch around. You might have to twist your bear around as you are working in the rounds of the leg. Okay, just join, chain 1. This is round 10. Just single crochet in each stitch around. Join, chain 1. Let's go ahead and do that one more time. Just single crocheting in each stitch around. Okay, let's join. And for round 12, chain 1, we're going to single crochet decrease and then single crochet in the next. Single crochet decrease, single crochet in the next, single crochet decrease, single crochet in the last. Okay. So we should have kind of a long leg here because remember, we're going to knot it. So let's keep going. So we're going to go ahead and for rounds 13 through 19, we're just going to single crochet in each stitch around. You should have a total of 6 single crochets. I just kind of leave one of my fingers in here to keep, my stitches pointed outward so I can crochet into them. So that was 1, so that was round 13. I'm going to meet you at round 19, so it should be a little bit longer than this, and then we will join in a new color and start on round 20 together. All right, we are at the end of round 19. Now we are going to be joining in. See how nice and long that leg looks? That is because we are going to knot it. We are going to join in the natural color, kind of that, hopefully you guys can see that on camera there, yarn. So that's going to be the feet and the hands, and it was the same color you used for your snout. All right, so I'm going to just join that in. And at this point, we can fasten off the white. We'll come back to that color for the other leg. And I actually just like to knot those two starting ends together. Okay, let's leave that for a second. So, come here, Bear. There we go. For round 20, we are going to chain 1 and make 2 single crochets in each stitch around. It's going to be our little paw, our foot. Okay, we're going to join. Okay, we're going to join in chain 1. And then for the next 2 rounds, the 21st and 22nd rounds of our leg and little foot here, we're just going to single crochet in each stitch for a total of 12 single crochets. Okay, there was 1 round. Now let's do 1 more. I'm just going to join, chain 1. Here we go. Just, again, kind of turn it if it's your leg's getting twisted. Right, let's join. Let's chain 1. We did the chain 1. We're going to make a single crochet decrease over the first 2 stitches, and then we are going to single crochet in the next 2. All right, we're just going to repeat that all the way around. So single crochet decrease, single crochet in the next 2. Single crochet decrease, single crochet in those last 2. Join, chain 1. We will then for the last round here, we are going to single crochet decrease, single crochet in the next, single crochet decrease, single crochet in the next, single crochet decrease, single crochet in that last stitch. We're going to join, and then I'm going to fasten this off, leave a little bit of a long tail there. As you can see, the end of your little paw there is still open. So we're going to take our tapestry needle and we're just going to stitch that closed. And my little trick for doing that is I'm working under the front loops of the last round of stitches. So continue, you can do 2 at a time or more if you like. And then I just kind of pull tight as I go. These are the last 2. So then once you pull tight, it completely closes the top. And then we can just weave this in. So it's secure. I'm gonna fasten that off. Okay, so we have our first leg. And I'm just gonna show you quick how to start the second leg. and you'll finish it the same way, and then I'll show you how to knot this. All right, let's go ahead and add in our second leg here. So you're going to want to grab the white yarn, and you can join to any of these stitches. I usually like to work on the back side, so if there is a little bit of a seam, it's on the back, and we're just going to be working in the 12 stitches along this side. So we're going to join in our yarn, and we are actually going to leave this end out if you can, because I will show you in a minute how that can be used. I'm just going to chain one. I'm going to go ahead and single crochet in each of these stitches along the second hole here for our leg. So you should have 12 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now reach over. I'm going to try and still leave this out. We're just going to join back to our first single crochet stitch, chain one. I'm going to pause here for a minute. If you have a little bit of a hole here and you don't want that, use this end to stitch that closed. Well, you're kind of doing yourself two favors at once, because you'll be weaving this in and you can stitch this little bit of a hole closed if that is bothering you. Okay, so now we're just going to go ahead, repeat exactly what you did for this leg. So starting on that first round of that leg, we are just going to single crochet in each stitch around, rounds 1 through 7 of the leg. So you just join at the end of each round. That was the first round, now second, and continue on, just as we did this other leg, and even making the paw. And I will meet you at the end, and we will knot the legs together. All right, you should have your second leg made. Now we're going to knot them so they look cute, just like this. In my already finished bear, I do want to just show you, if you kept that loose end out between the legs there at the end of the sweater, you can use it to stitch up any hole that might be there. Okay, I'm just going to leave that in. And I do want to show you one other thing. This is what I had left over from the white yarn from the entire skein of the Bernat Softy Chunky. So this is more than enough to give you a little wiggle room with your stitches, depending on the tension you have, and also enough to stitch on a second snowflake if you're making a second bear. All right, so let's go ahead and knot these legs. So there is some stretch to the yarn, so go ahead and kind of stretch these out. We want to knot it on the skinny area above the paws, above the feet. So I just kind of stretch it out a little bit, and then you are just going to knot it. So take the kind of paw, send it through, and be sure the knot lands, and it should, just right above the little paw area. So give it a little bit of a stretch. That always helps a little bit. And again, send the paw through. Kind of pull tight. And there you have it. Your two little knotted legs. All right, now let's go ahead and start on the arms. Okay, let's go ahead and start on making the arms. It's going to be pretty much the same as how we did the legs here. We're going to be working along the stitches that we have here from the holes in our little sweater. If you're working on the polar bear version, you're going to want to use that same color used for the sweater, the turquoise. If you're working on the brown bear, then grab that red yarn. You know, I like to keep my joining seams in the back, so I'm going to go ahead and join on this side, chain 1, and just single crochet. We're going to want 12 single crochets around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to make one right down here, kind of in this bottom side of where the sweater is. So we have 12 stitches. I'm actually going to do what I did before, try and keep this loose end on the outside so we can use it to stitch up any spaces if needed and weave that in at the end. All right, I'm joining. It gets easier as you continue on. So we should have 12 single crochets around. And now we're going to go ahead and repeat what we did for the leg. So starting on that first round of the leg, let me get my yarn here. Oh, it's stuck under the leg there. So rounds 1 through 7 of the leg, we just single crocheted in each stitch around. 2, 7, 10, 11, and my 12th stitch, and join. Okay, so that was my first round. I'm just following that same pattern as the leg, so I'm going to meet you at the end of round 7. So just keep going until you have 7 rounds, just single crocheting in each stitch around for 12 single crochet stitches in the round. All right, you should now have 7 rounds, and see how nicely that arm is now coming down from the sweater body. All right, so again, we're just following the pattern as we did for the leg. So that was the 7th round. So the 8th round, we're going to go ahead and make that single crochet decrease, and then a single crochet in the next 2. And then a single crochet decrease, single crochet in the next 2, and just repeat that around. These are the last 2. Join. Now, as we did before, rounds 9 through 11 are just a single crochet in each stitch around. So I'm just going to single crochet in each stitch around for rounds 9, 10, and 11. I'll meet you at the end of round 11. All right, we're at the end of round 11. Round 12, we're going to chain 1 and make that single crochet decrease, single crochet in the next, single crochet decrease, single crochet in the next, single crochet decrease, single crochet in the next, join, chain 1, and for rounds 13 through 19, we're just single crocheting in each stitch around. This was that skinny part of the leg. This is going to be the skinny part of the arm. All right, and this is the part we're going to knot. So I will meet you at the end of round 19. just single crochet in each stitch around for rounds 13 through 19, and I'll meet you at the end of round 19. All right, I'm here at the end of round 19. I'm going to go ahead and make our little paw. So we're going to join in that natural color yarn. Okay, let me just start. I'm going to chain one, and I'm going to make 2 single crochets in each stitch around. Okay, I'm going to join, I'm going to chain one, and for rounds 21 through 22, we're just going to make a single crochet in each stitch. I'm just going to pause right here for a minute. I'm going to fasten off that turquoise blue, and as I did before, I just like to knot these ends. Trim a little bit if needed. I just kind of stuff those in so they're not going to bother us. Okay, so let me grab the rest of my yarn here. All right, let's go ahead and make a single crochet in each stitch around. For rounds 21 through 22, should have 12 single crochets. Join, chain one, single crochet in each stitch around for round 22. Okay, join, chain one, round 23. We're going to make a single crochet decrease over those first 2. My pair's twisted. Hold on. And then we are going to single crochet in those next 2. Make another single crochet decrease. 2 single crochets. Continue around, single crochet decrease. And single crochet in those last 2. Okay, one more round of our paw. Chain one, single crochet decrease. Of course, my yarn gets twisted right now. Single crochet in the next. Single crochet decrease. Single crochet in the next. Just as we did our other paws. All right, I'm going to join. I'm going to fasten off. Okay, we can untwist that arm now a little bit. Okay, I'm grabbing my tapestry needle. And just as I did before, I'm working under the front loops of those stitches. And it just nicely brings together that paw. And then you can just weave this in. Okay. While I'm at it, let's just take a look. If you want to kind of stitch that little armpit hole, or not, it's not that bad. Just going to weave this end in as well. All right. Okay, so we have one arm done. I'm going to go ahead and let you do the other arm. we've already gone over this one, and you just need to repeat it for this side. Okay, and then we knot it as before. A little stretch. And you're gonna make a knot. Look how cute. I just love these little arms. Okay, all right, finish that other one. And your polar bear should have 2 cute arms and be complete. Look how adorable that turned out. I hope you've enjoyed this crochet along. You can download the free pattern on yarnspirations.com.